The World Wildlife Fund WWF Guyana study launched its findings of 2 assessments conducted in the Potaro region. The launch featured a published report on the biological diversity assessment conducted in the Kaieteur National Park and a presentation on the preliminary findings of a biodiversity assessment team expedition conducted in the Upper Potaro Basin in March of this year. But first, regional representative of WWF Guyana's Dominique Pouvier speaks on the presence of the WWF Guyana's locally.
As you know, our organization has been working in this country since 1998, and we have been supporting different organizations and institutions in this country on different matters. We have a special memorandum of understanding with the government, and we are here to support the sustainable development of Guyana.
Speaking on the biological diversity assessment of the Kaieteur National Park, Biodiversity Officer Aisha Williams related that more research and monitoring of the area is needed while highlighting the richness of species.
Our assessment looked at sub-montane forests within the park, the lowland and highland grass savanna and shrubs, and lowland forest, which is more the southern part of the park.
Copies of the Biological Diversity Assessment and preliminary findings of the Biodiversity Assessment Team expedition were presented to the Minister of Natural Resources and the Environment, Robert Persaud, by WWF Guyana's country manager, Dr. Derek Williams.
There were 3 objectives we had in mind. One was to make sure that we contribute to the gaps that exist in our databases with respect to biodiversity. The second was to ensure that we provide sound scientific information that could strengthen our planning system.
The Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, during his remarks, disclosed that the park is a special one. He went on to say that the findings will be taken seriously, as he reminded that the park and its abundance of life can be threatened if not properly managed.
We need to constantly use the type of work, the work that you've done here, and we're very much happy to know in terms of the integrity of the ecosystem. And certainly this would validate, and the findings here would validate, that in Guyana's situation, we can have the coexistence and we can achieve the type of balance in terms of sound ecological management.
Even though there are pockets of mining in the Upper Potaro region which have created some degree of negative impact, the aquatic and ecosystems are relatively intact and healthy, the assessments found.